Hi friends, Colleen Wynia here, helping you reset your vibe to attract more into your life of what you do want and less of what you don't want. Continuing on with my video challenge, I'm excited today to share a couple of things with you. I had a really cool couple of days actually, seeing transformation in two women's lives that I've met. And one particularly beautiful 21-year-old young woman. I'm going to post her testimonial. She was kind enough to give me one. We'll follow up with that. And so I want to talk to you about youth today. I've just come back from over at the mall. There's a venue where I provide massage, and it's for guests of the mall. And I meet all types of folks, right? From aware and conscious about health and living a quality, healthy lifestyle, and people who are just waking up, and others who don't even have a clue that they shouldn't drink pop, or certain things are not as as healthy in our bodies as others. So I wanted to talk to you today about an experience that I had and this book here. I love, love, love this book. I've owned it for several years, and it's called The Secret of the Ages by Robert Collier, and it's fascinating. So I was drawn to open up to a particular section the other day, and why grow old? Okay, I'm just going to read something to you, a little brief here. There's so much information here, but one in particular, in an address before the American Sociological Society some years ago, Dr. Hornell Hart of Bryn Mawr predicted that babies born in the year 2000 will have something like 200 years of life ahead of them, and men and women of 100 years will be quite the normal normal thing. And so, but instead of being wrinkled and crippled, these centenarians I've had a long day. These centenarians will be in their vigorous prime. Thomas Parr, an Englishman, lived to be 152 years old and was sufficiently hale and hearty at the age of 120 to take into himself a second wife. So I'm thinking of my friend Joe Morton, wonderful founder of XanGo, who talks about planning to live to be 120 years of age. And his wife laughed and said, "You're going to be on your own, honey." So thank you, Joe, when you joke around with that. But you were serious, because this is really, really true. And that's what I'm here to teach. I'm here to educate that at the cellular level, our cells are replicating. Actually, further in this book, I remember, see if I've marked it off here, we talk about 11 every, oh gosh, of course I can't find, oh, here it is. Yeah. For the fact that no matter how many years have passed since you were born, most of the cells in your body are only 11 months old. Those cells are constantly renewing themselves. The one thing about them you can be surest of is change. So if you're here to make a change in your physical structure, what's happening to you physically or mentally or emotionally, just absolutely know that it's viable and it's possible. So tip for the day, I met a gentleman today who I just had a sense that he was not a water drinker, and water, pure water, is so important for us to flush out our systems, release our body of toxins, and especially if you're dealing with medications. 70% of our body's made up of water, approximately. And also, so therefore, if we're not drinking enough water, we're dehydrated, which creates joint pain and fatigue and all types of issues. And so let's take a look, folks, at how we can do this. So I suggested to the gentleman who I found out, half a glass of water a day, guys. A half a glass. That is not enough. So take a look at one way. If you're someone out there that doesn't drink enough water or doesn't drink very much water, start by doubling it, or work in incremental. So I suggested to him to take his half a glass and increase it by adding another, half a glass in the morning, half a glass at lunch, half a glass with his dinner, and half a glass at night. And even that alone is going to help make a difference. So know that you're here to live a very long life. We're going to help you reset your vibe as we educate you on powerful anti-inflammatories, antioxidants, exercise, fueling your mind with books like The Secret of the Ages, and aligning yourself with people who make you feel good. Because bottom line, guys, resetting your vibe in the end is all about feeling good. And you tell yourselves that, and guess what? You're going to live to be well over 100 years. And I'll get the spelling of the verb of it all right next time. It's been a wonderful day, and I thank you for being in my life, okay? Blessings to you, and happy Thanksgiving.